Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm lMalandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Tracy Leparulo. She's the founder of Blockchain Futurist Conference to discuss Canada's largest cryptocurrency and blockchain event. We'll also take a look at some trends that Canadians are watching within the blockchain space. Tracy, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks so much for having me today.
And since 2013, you've been at the forefront of building communities for leading Web3 projects. Tell me about being a female pioneer in the space.
It's been an exciting ride. Like you mentioned, I've been around since 2013 in the space. I originally got involved going to Kenya to start a microfinance program and learning very quickly that it was hard to send money over borders, and got very fortunate because Ethereum started in Toronto. So I was part of the original group of individuals to see Ethereum launch, where we launched at our first Bitcoin Expo. And being a female in the space has been interesting nonetheless, but very exciting with a lot of great opportunities.
What is the role of blockchain in the lives of Canadians?
It's in our roots here. Like I said, Ethereum started in Toronto. We have a lot of major projects started out here, and we bring a big community. So we run Canada's largest conference. We're bringing over 6,000 people from all around the world. But in depth in the roots of Canada is blockchain. And it's exciting the fact that we were able to launch Ethereum here, but definitely, some more regulatory clarity might be helpful to keep innovation going in our country.
How is the crypto community responding to current market conditions? And what do you think the role of CBDCs will be moving forward?
So the current market, well, you've been here as long as I have, the crypto industry is volatile. It's definitely not numb to the current conditions that are happening in the space in the non-crypto world, in the traditional capital markets world. So it's a bit easier to digest right now because you understand, hey, so a lot going on in the world post-COVID. And so, the crypto space is not numb to that. But CBDCs, central bank digital currency specifically, is the next chapter for digital assets. It gets touched upon a little bit, but not enough to the grandeur of how this impact is going to be on the world. And the countries that are going to achieve the best central bank digital currencies will be the ones that actually are able to implement it. So at our conferences, we bring crypto to the real world in the palms of individuals. And so trying to understand is, how do we get digital assets to everybody in the nation, whether you're a teenager, whether you're a senior, whether you have accessibility issues. That, I think, is going to be the biggest hurdle for central bank digital currencies that no one's really speaking about right now.
When and where does the Blockchain Futurist Conference take place, and what can the community expect?
Blockchain Futures Conference is taking place August 9th and 10th in Toronto. It's in a very immersive venue. We have over 6,000 people from over 50 countries coming on in. We have the founder of Ethereum, Vitalik, speaking at the event, which he typically doesn't. So we have some really exciting announcements being made at the event. And then what we do great is we bring blockchain on site. So it's in Toronto, August 9th and 10th.
Tracy, what blockchain projects are you most excited about?
The most ones right now that I'm excited about. So we saw this big wave of NFTs come in the space, which was great. But I really do believe the next wave is gamification in real life events specifically. We're launching a token called UNI, and it's really driving real life engagement on site. So at our event, if you go to a sponsor booth, if you go to a speaker session, if you do positive actions such as recycling or donating, you're actually going to receive tokens that you can go spend at different vendors within the actual venue. And so what we're trying to do with tokens is create a different type of driving actions for positive change on site, which is something that's never been done before, and I'm really excited about.
Yeah, and we hear about gamification and creating experiences and so forth. Why do you think gamification and incentivizing real life actions through tokens has been a successful strategy?
Because I think people just need a carrot to be dangled to go and try and do different great things. When we start positioning it as positive actions, like recycling, like donating, now we can actually put incentives around it. Now we can actually quantify what we're doing in the space. And so it's going to be a really unique experiment. I've been doing it for about 5 years, but this year we're taking it to a different level. We have a payments partner called Flexa that's enabled all of our helicopter rides, food trucks, vendors, everything on site to accept crypto payments. And then we have our wallet provider, Earth Wallet. And so we're bringing the community together to really try and get crypto into the hands of everybody.
Yeah, sounds great, Tracy. Look forward to hearing what comes out of the conference in Toronto next August 9th and 10th. Thank you for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm lMalandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thanks so much.